I'm an unsolved murder mystery. Hadia.
And I'm the obvious white serial killer who did it, Mario. And welcome to
Alrightness, the movie review YouTube series where we watch movies
and tell you about them,
whether you like it or not.
Because we've got opinions.
Whether you like it or not.
Today, we have decided to keep me out of frame, apparently.
No, we both, if we sit on the...
Today, we've decided to torture ourselves with one of your suggestions. Thank you, Omar.
I don't know who you are, Omar, but thanks.
He's my old roommate.
Hi.
And we're going to watch the Human Centipede.
Mm-hmm. I've only seen, parts. And by parts, I mean the two girls knock on that guy's door, and I was like, over it!
I have seen 0 parts of this. I've only heard that it is a nightmare.
And there's 4 of these movies, and we're going to watch them all.
Eventually. But we're going to do it.
Today's just one.
We should do a centipede walk out of here.
Oh, I was going to say get in my butt, but that's fine.
No.
You're so white. Oh, but it adjusted. Okay.
Yeah. It was not as gruesome, disgusting as I thought it was. Like the concept, yeah, fucking nasty.
Disgusting.
But they didn't really show any of it.
Yeah.
Really? So, spoiler alert. Like the saddest spoiler alert.
Yeah.
A renowned Siamese surgeon.
He's not from Siam.
And he's
German.
Yeah. But he's a renowned surgeon of
separating Siamese twins.
Got bored of that and has decided to create Siamese
twins.
People.
Yeah.
He started with his Rottweilers and then moved on to people. He found a guy, sedated him, brought him back, and these 2 girls show up, and he's like, well, dude, you don't match these 2. Get the out. And kills him.
Mm.
And then he finds an Asian man and then proceeds to explain what he's going to do to them.
He takes their teeth out.
From the middle and back ones.
And then from the front and middle one, cuts triangle pieces out of their butt cheeks. And then makes a funnel with their mouth and these butt cheek pieces. So you have no choice but for the shit to go right in.
That's like this. No.
Yeah, that's perfect. Except no teeth. And then
is trying. Oh, he cuts the ligament of your knee, so you can't walk,
straighten your leg,
which creates the centipede effect. But then gives you knee pads so you can learn how to walk, because he wants you to walk around, and he wants you to eat. He gets very excited when the lead shits into the girl's mouth, and he's telling him to push harder and feed her, and it is weird. This movie's weird. It's weird. Anyway, the cops come back with a warrant, and the lead centipede guy had stabbed the doctor in the knee and ripped out a chunk of his neck.
Instead of just stabbing him in the neck.
Because then he would have... How was he going to survive? So that the movie could end the way it did. Surgeon guy kills the cops. But not before the
cop kills him.
Shoots him in the head. And the lead centipede guy kills himself. And then the tail girl dies. So it just leaves the middle girl sandwiched between 2 dead people. One attached to her ass. And she's attached to his ass. To just sob uncontrollably into this guy's rectum. Yeah. The first half of the film is him just doing, getting them and doing the surgery. And the second half of the film is him training them to become...
this weird...
Yeah, they're the first
gastric
sequence.
Tube dog.
So I think they were just, his first pass.
Yeah.
And he f***ed it up, so...
Well, that's not how you open that.
No.
I was opening it backwards.
I know, I saw. I don't know why I didn't bother trying to tell you.
You didn't say anything.
Your thoughts?
I just don't know. Tom Six you and your wife are fucking sociopaths. Let's say that. And that's coming from someone who's probably a sociopath.
Takes one to know one.
Yeah. That was fucked up. I don't know why I watched it. I don't know why anybody watched it. I also don't know why there's 3 of these things.
The same reason there's 5 Sharknadoes.
Look, Sharknado was a masterpiece. You leave it alone.
Because everyone loves something. This reminds me of like Saw. Not in like any like specific parallels, but in the fact that no one had seen a movie like Saw before. And then everyone was like, yeah, Saw, and then they flooded the market with it.
Yeah.
And then someone was like, hey, you know what's more fucked up than that?
Putting people's mouths on buttholes?
Yes. What if we made a Human Centipede, and then everyone was like, this is fucked up, give me more.
They paid people to be in that movie.
They did.
And... what was that?
I moved my arm earlier, and I noticed that the light got really bright.
Oh.
And I didn't know if it was because it was reflecting off of me.
It's 100% because of that.
I mean, I know it is, but...
And, like... The acting... The only good actor in the movie, besides the 2 cops, because one of them didn't say anything, was the Japanese guy.
Because he was the only one that could say anything. Everyone else's mouths were
like,
sewed to other people's buttholes.
Even when the 2 girls
they
could talk...
They shouldn't have.
So their tire gets flat in the woods on the way to a party that some random dude invites them to. Some creepy German man drives up next to them and recognizes them as 2 porn stars. That's the only time it's mentioned before and since that they're porn stars. But they are acting like porn stars.
Maybe they actually were porn stars.
Maybe? Because
just
their acting was just so...
It did have very porn star-esque acting.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the one that was in the middle, she was great at crying on cue, but, like, other than that...
It was not worth the hype. It was not as disgusting as everybody said it was. If you had nightmares about this movie afterwards, you're a pussy.
Yeah, you're a pussy. Get your life together. Actually, no, you're not a pussy, because those are strong. You're a set of balls.
You're a sewn open rectum. You are very tired and infected.
You're the middle part of a human centipede.
Yeah. Because, like, really, it wasn't scary. There was only a couple parts where we cringed, but
and that was like when they were walking up the stairs and their mouth and buttholes were like bleeding.
Yeah, and when it showed him making the incisions in the butt.
Oh yeah, and when he pulled out her teeth.
Yeah, but they didn't even show her. They like showed him grabbing the tooth, cut away, her tooth was out.
No, but the last one they showed it come out, not like from the gum, but like it wasn't his face pulling it out and then it was out. It was like showing his hand coming out. Not the second one. The second one, his hand was blocking it because I remember going, no, why'd they cut back to the mouth? And then it wasn't, you didn't see it completely come out, but you saw his hand come out of her mouth.
No, they showed him putting it into the tray.
No, I know what I'm talking about. I will say this.
Part I was like, whatever.
Their prosthetics were actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Like the prosthetic of their weird Joker smiles with the staples. They did a good job making one look infected and a good job making the other one look fine.
Yeah. Also, props to them for like acting under hot lights attached to each other's butts.
Yeah, because that had to be terrible.
Like I can smell that. I can taste that.
I'm just gonna say this. This white people. What's happening? Your car breaks down in the woods, and you don't have cell phone reception. Because it's the early 2000s.
And you have a Nokia brick.
But also,
it was
you don't have reception.
2009 when this came out.
Stupid. You have no reception. You then proceed to walk through the woods instead of walking back down the street you came down.
Mm-hmm.
Then you get to a man who is immediately the creepiest person you've ever seen. He tells you to come in, never makes a phone call, insists you drink water that you did not ask for, yells at you for then spilling said water, then looks you in the face and says, I am not calling the taxi. First of all, when he opened the door, you should have ran.
Yeah.
When he asked if you were alone, you should have run.
Also, if someone asks if you're alone,
leave the situation.
Just say yeah. No, don't say yes.
Say no.
Yeah, say no. Because chances are they're going to kill you.
Yeah.
I've been watching a lot of Forensic Files. I am 80... Wait, 40... I'm 106 episodes in.
That's
okay?
Funny.
The nuclear.
La, 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 la.
How many punches?
All of them. Jerry, fill the screen up again.
But, like, fill it up even more. Like, there should not be a single pixel.
Like, I don't want to see me.
Just turn her into a fist.
Yeah, just make me a giant fist.
Like one of those fist dildos.
Don't watch this movie. I mean, unless you're f***ing crazy. Or us. Watch it. If you're cool with... Like, I love gross shit, but this was just kind of unnecessary.
And, like, the gross shit that we love is not... Like, if they had shown... If it had been grosser, I think I would have been like...
shitting into her mouth, I don't think that would have bothered me as much.
Yeah. It was just, like... The implied grossness was not gross enough to be cool.
But then, like... And the thing is, like, I'm also totally fine with people stabbing people, biting people's throats out. But the way they did it just seemed so gross.
I would give this, Oh, honey, no. Like, no part of this. The acting wasn't good. The story wasn't good. The horror elements weren't good. It was just... It was weird. It was weird as shit. But, like, weird as shit as in, like, you know this could have possibly been based on a true story.
Mm-hmm.
But only the actual person who has done it would know that kind of thing.
Tom Six, did you do this to 3 people?
And then more.
And then more. Because there's 2 more movies.
Yeah. Movie is